This is a tough
Where
one.
you thought I was going with this one?
I didn't know. I thought it was gonna have to do with hair. I had no idea. Like dreadlocks on a rapper better than short hair on a rapper. I had
Better
no
than a
idea.
fade.
Or jewelry. Should rappers wear small medallions or big
Well,
medallions?
right now, the very first question is, who has the better feature, Busta or Fab?
Because of his background and where
Okay,
he's
come on,
been. I mean,
come on.
right now the better features as far as the roster, the names that he's been with, Busta has the better roster of features. I mean, because we're talking about leaders of a new school, Tribe Called Quest. I mean, who's a better feature than Q-Tip or Fife? Then you said Janet. If you have Janet on your roster, man, he's got Dre on his roster too. He's got yes, he's got Eminem. He's got. I mean, Busta has a arsenal of people that he's collabed with. That's just pretty. He's got Diddy. He's even on track with Biggie.
But Fab got Diddy. Fab got Kerry Hilson. He got Ryan Leslie. He got Jagged Edge. He got Tamia. That's what I'm saying. As far as features, they both have had, and this is why I bring Fabulous into this. I think because of the type of rapper that Fabulous is that, let's just be honest, he's not as famous in the limelight as Busta Rhymes, but in the rap world, this is actually a dope debate when you look at it, hands down.
I think that because of what they bring to the table, their features end up being different content. You know what I mean? Like generally, like when you hear Busta Rhymes jumping on a Chris Brown track, it's because he's gonna do some fast shit and it's gonna go with, the whole aesthetic of the song. When Fabulous is jumping on a track, it's normally like that sport at that point. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna try to outdo, the whoever's song it is. Like I'm even thinking back to
Facts. He used to be called Fabulous Sport.
He had a track on the Carter 3 with Lil Wayne where you could argue he had the best verse. So, like this is a really good debate because Kaleo brings up the best point. If you're just looking at a roster with no other context, I think you would make the argument that it's Busta. But for me, if it's actual features that I want to listen to, it's Fabulous.
Woo. Fab kills all his features, but Busta. Now, I agree with that. That's where I was gonna. Yeah.
Is it memorable because of whose song it is, or is it memorable because of his verse? Because there are a ton of songs from the mid 2000s, early 2010s that I don't know who the artist was, but Lil Wayne had a feature on there where he absolutely murdered it. So,
right. But that's the thing. Like this debate is open scaled a lot because they're both good at what they do in two different forms. Like again, the roster, I think Busta has the roster. Now that doesn't mean that the verse Busta had was good, but the roster, that's a pretty good roster. I mean, that's keep it PG-13. I can go somewhere else. I'll tell you offline. But the roster is good, right? But if we go, but this is where they differ because yes, Busta comes with, you're going to get high-speed rap with Busta most of the time. You might get hearing that. I mean, hell, Busta Rhymes had a Mariah Carey feature. Busta, will give you it could give you smooth, but I think bar for bar, I think Fab is so smooth. Fab beats Busta on the delivery, the actual verse side.